Hello, Tiffany here with Cards Crafty Creations. Today's video is going to be making a Christmas door hanger using some products from Crafty Stamp Co. I had got these products and I thought they were super cute. I really like the Christmas cat theme. This is the Meowy Kittmas stamp set. And then I'm going to pair it with their 6x6 pattern paper Season of Giving. And this paper pack comes with it's a 6x6 paper pack, and it is all double-sided paper, so it's 24 sheets, and each pattern, well, it's double-sided and you get 4 sheets of each pattern. That's double-sided. So you get to use, you don't have to make decisions about what paper. You could use 2 of each pattern. And so I really like that. And I think the colors just were super vibrant and matched well with the kitty I colored. This is a door hanger. It's like a balsa wood. I got them a while ago. My friend actually got them for me at a really cheap place called Falling Prices where we used to live, and they're kind of flimsy, but once I put 2 or 3 of them together they get to be really sturdy, and that's what I usually do with them. After I colored the cat in the sleigh, I did use Copic marker for coloring, and it just came out so vibrant. But I wanted to go in and add some line art to it, as I typically do with all of my colorings. And I thought I would bring out this this set that I haven't played with in a very long time. So that's just a glass dip pen that I got from Amazon at one point, along with a set of colored inks. And these inks are so fun because they are full of like glimmer, so they have like very super fine glitter in them, so they shimmer when you color with them. And so I thought I would use those to add my line art to my coloring. So I put some polka dots on the present, and I'll do some lines on the kitty's hat, and I did some swirls on the sleigh. After I do this, I'm going to use my white gel pen, as I typically do, to add in those highlights. Now we have colored highlights, which is normal, but most of us colorists like to add some white gel pen to bring in some more emphasis of lighting. So I will go ahead and do that, and then as soon as I am done with all the line art, then we'll come back and we'll assemble this together. Okay, so I kind of picked out my pattern paper already that kind of matched the colors that I used on the coloring, and so I wanted to have multiple patterns on here just to be able to make that paper go farther and get to use more of it rather than it just being all one size. Plus it's only 6x6, and so I would have needed to make up the difference anyway, and so that was kind of why I used 2 pieces. 1, I wanted to use more of the pattern, and 2, the sheet doesn't go all the way down, and I was not about to match up any paper, especially any lines. So anyway, I just traced the door knob hole and just cutting it out by hand. As I do with everything, I usually sand the edges of stuff when I'm adhering it to wood, so that'll help tidy up some of these rough edges on the circle that I'm cutting by hand. I just use some score tape on here and liquid glue. I want to make sure this thing is going to stay stuck. And so the paper is like shiny, like smooth paper. And so I like to use both the tape, score tape, and liquid glue when adhering these to anything. As always, taking my paper towel to push out the excess and then cutting off the excess here. The other elements that I got to put on here are all from my stash. So there's like some snowflakes. They're actually they're not chipboard in the sense that it's that thick, but it's like hardboard snowflakes, which I've had for a very long time. I think they're Recollections brand, so they are old. So I have that, and then I had this old Joy word. It's actually made out of wood, which is very old also. Those came from Michael's, I don't even know when. But I thought that would be fun to add some word, a phrase, sentiment to this, and it gives more texture because it's another kind of wood, so I thought that'd be fun. Right here I'm going to add some ribbon to kind of camouflage that seam. I did butt the 2 pieces of paper up to each other decently, so I didn't need to, but I really don't like having seams like that, so I will either use like a washi tape to cover the seam, or the Love from Lizzie peel-offs, or as you see here, ribbon. And I thought it'd be fun to do a tag. I was gonna have it hang down like a regular tag does, but I really didn't want it like flopping around if you know, if a kid really had this sign and wanted to hang it on their door for Christmas. That was really kind of the intent of it, was for it to actually be for a kid to hang on their door, because I stamp on here. You'll see in a bit what I stamp on here, and I think it's totally fun. I picked out one tag that I liked. It actually comes with, I think, almost 8 sheets of tags in here. There's 2 patterns of tags, 2 pattern pages of, well, there's 4 pattern pages. There's many pattern pages, but there's 2 pages of different designs. Okay. So, I wanted to fussy cut him out because I need to know where he's going to go and where my tag is going to sit. Since it's not really going to be loose, I'm going to actually adhere it onto the door hanger. So I was just going to cut him out real quick, and we'll start kind of laying out where everything is going to go. But since this isn't really like a gift or anything, I really didn't want the tag to say to and from, so I do go into another stamp set from Crafty Stamp Co and get some phrasing for that. Oh, here's a close-up of the coloring, as well as all the line art I did and the white gel pen. So I think the white gel pen made everything else stand out, and so that was really cool. So I was just getting this other stamp set out. I'm actually not sure what it's called. Well, that's a simple one. Here Comes Santa is the stamp set that I'm using right now, so that I could get the sentiment that I want to put on the tag, because like I said, it's not really a gift, so I didn't really want it to say to and from. I wanted it to say something else. Actually, yeah, I wanted to say something else. So it's actually like a checklist of naughty, nice, and in the middle. And then I think I put, yeah, December 25th. So I thought that was really fun, instead of it saying the to and from. And then, you know, you could check whichever box you think the kid is, and it could be in the middle. Or maybe we put some packing tape over this and use a dry erase marker, and it can change. You can mark it nice one year, in the middle another year, but options. So those are those snowflakes I was talking about. They are like hardboard, and they have some glitter on them. They probably were more glittery back in the day, but I think they look really good with this, how this is turning out. And those stickers are, those round stickers, they actually have lots of dimension to them. And they're from my stash, and they're ancient old also. In fact, they don't even stick to the plastic, and like, you know, the plastic that stickers come on. They don't even stick to that anymore because that's how old they are. So I thought I would use those. And then I'm just going to paint the sign with my folk art paint. So I am just painting this with some folk art paint, and then I'm actually gonna get my micro liner and do faux stitching around the word. That seems really tedious and maybe not so important, but trust me, it really does add that one bit of extra detail that it needs. And so, but first I guess right now I'm going to start placing nope, yes, okay. So I got out my Sharpie marker because this is chipboard and paper, and chipboard, as you know, is like the color of cardboard. So oftentimes when I'm using chipboard, I will use a Sharpie marker to color the edges of it. It just makes it look more finished. I think it looks more finished. That's just my opinion. That's just how I like to do it. I do have a brown big marker and a black one, and it just depends on what aesthetic I'm going for, but for the most part it's usually the black one. And then I'm just gonna glue the snowflakes on, and I actually those circle stickers that I was talking about earlier, I thought in my vision those are actually like ornaments, and so I wanted to get some twine out to have them hanging. And so I got the twine out, and now I'm going to take the foam tape that was on them off, because that comes off no big deal because it's so old, and put new foam tape on, and then adhere those strings to it. And then I'm going to put these on to the door hanger. And then I'm just going, after I adhere these onto the door hanger, I'm just going to use some score tape to actually tape the strings to the back of the hanger. This one there, so I had 3 because we all work in odd numbers, right? And so that one that is not on the sign right now was really giving me some issues. I really couldn't quite figure out how I wanted the string. I wanted it down in that space, but I couldn't put the string straight up because then it would be where the doorknob is, and so we don't want to do that. So I cut the string off and I tucked it behind the tag in hopes that that would be sufficient for showing it as a ornament. And so that was my plan there. And then I wanted to adhere the cat down because he's the main attraction. I don't know if it's a he, but that's how I see it. It could be a she, whatever kid has a cat that likes this sign. It could be whatever that cat is. Okay, once I get all of that adhered down, now I'm going to do the micro liner on my joy sign, and I really did take my time to do this. It doesn't look like it because it's sped up like 400 times, but it took me a while to do all those little dashes. But when you look at it up close, it really does make the word have a lot more character. And I took my time only because usually I'm not very tedious with the faux stitching, but I didn't want to, you know, mess this up now, so I took a little more time to do it better. So after that dries, that's pretty much our door hanger sign. I think it came out so cute. It's so vibrant and bright, and I think it's just very fun. And I know if I was a kid, I would really love to have this hanging from my door at Christmas. So if you did like this video, please hit the like and subscribe. And I think there's a new thing called hype, so hype it up. And then a shout out to my members, Barbara and Tracy. And if you like the video, like I said, thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!